All right, let's go ahead and talk money tonight. Your credit is so important, and we don't have to tell you why. It can keep you from buying a house, a car, or being able to live a relaxed and enjoyable life. And joining us tonight is George Cole. He is a credit expert who has been on a number of platforms here at 11 Alive over the past couple of years. Always good to see you. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you very much, DeMarco.
All right, the first question, what is the good score to have, even if you don't have a perfect score?
Well, I think a good score is to have is like a 680 between 700, because that's the starter score to where you can get a home. You can also be able to borrow money to start a business, etc.
And George, jobs, they are now checking potential employees' backgrounds, of course, and taking a look at their credit. What do you have to say about that? I had no clue that jobs could even find out your credit score.
Well, I think it's kind of unfair because it doesn't equate to person's talent, but it equates for employer. They're looking at, can I trust you? Will you come to work on time? Will you not steal? Will you be honest? Will you be loyal? Well, some of that is a part of your credit report, and it could say those factors, but in legislation right now, it's being voted on very heavily. Out of 46 bills that they're presenting, 42 bills is about credit, and they say that it should not be used as a part of a determination for someone getting a job.
Let's talk about bankruptcy. A lot of people say, okay, I've made all of these mistakes. I'll just file bankruptcy and have my credit clean. Is that a good idea and a good thing to do? And what are the advantages and disadvantages?
Well, bankruptcy is not a good thing to do. It is the last effort that you should do to try to bring back your finances. People don't know that there's a statute of limitations of debt. You're forgiven for certain things in America, and debt is one of them. In the state of Georgia, the statute of limitations runs between 4 to 6 years. After that, you're forgiven for the debt. So people are doing bankruptcies for debt that they've already been forgiven for.
Let's talk about dating for a second. A lot of people now are starting to ask this question when they're going on a date, whether it be the man or the woman. What is your credit score? Is that inappropriate, or is that a good thing that you should be asking, especially if you plan on marrying this person?
Well, I think to understand what kind of indebtedness someone's in is an important question. If you want to buy a house, you want to start a family, you need to have good credit. And I believe that both parties should be equal within their credit platform.
But on a date, before you even get to that step,
well,
your first, second, third date, you're talking about credit scores?
Well, I think that's someone who really wants to get married.
Right.
So basically, if their thoughts are equal, then they probably do need to talk about those things.
So would you give a guy a second date if he asked you a credit score?
It really does matter how deep into that relationship you are. You know, I mean, first, second, third date, absolutely not. I am old school, absolutely not. But, you know, like you said, if you're like-minded and you really are making plans for the future, you do need to know what the financial situation is on the other person.
Get those scores up.
Yeah.
Our nation is in the middle of a credit crisis, and our economy is suffering. You can't live the American dream if you have bad credit. And bad credit is very costly. You'll pay more for your apartment, more for your utilities, double what someone else will pay for their car payment, and you might even get passed over for a job just because someone has better credit than you do. But rest assured, NCES is here to help you restore your credit score and get you back on track to building a better future for yourself and your loved one.
So you're trying to raise that score, you're trying to get some better credit, you're trying to buy that house, you're trying to get that car, you're trying to get into them apartments, this is the place to be. So if you're ready to restore your credit, what you need to do is click the link in the post, click the link in the post, click the link in the post. So once you do, it takes you to the site. This is a site where you're going to get started. It's a regular website. Got my name at the top corner right there. Let's go down here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Boom. All right, so it's only $349 one time. My company's going to work on your file for the entire year. There's no reoccurring fee. There's no $100 a month. Next thing you know, you milked out for 12 months. That's $1,200 and paid for something you could just pay $349 for. And you don't have to pay $500 either, because I know other people charge them like that. So what you want to do is click on the link, the button. It brings you to the application page. This is a fully secure page. If you look in the top left in the browser bar, you see the little lock. So you put in your personal and your general information. So you come down here where you make your payment, credit or debit card. Then down here you got your application agreement. You also have what's called limited power of attorney. I give full authority to Nces to analyze all 3 of my credit reports for the purpose to evaluate and assist my ability to purchase a car, home, start a family, or start a business. And it's that simple. So what you want to do is fill out the application. And after you fill out the application, we'll get back to you during regular business hours. That's from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. So if this is Saturday and you're filling out the application, we're not going to get back to you till Monday. So that's pretty much it on how to get started. Also, if you want to get partnered with this company and make some money with the company, that is available as well. I know that you know people with bad credit, and people with bad credit don't want to have bad credit. So this is a good income opportunity. You can make a full-time income, part-time income, whatever. If you just want to make some extra money, if you about hustling and making money, this is for you. If not, repair your credit. Restore your credit. This is different. But in any event, you got any questions, inbox me. If you want to get with the company, comment info. But if you want to just go ahead and get your credit restored, click the link in the post, and you're ready to go.